Hey everybody, I'm just talking about 1.16 today. This is not an episode of Minecraft Survival. I'm just on the Minecraft Survival world in the background. News about 1.16. It's probably going to be coming out from from today all the way to July 7th. I'll give it. Is probably when the release date is going to be. Is probably when it's going to be released. 1.16 beta, it might be closing down soon. And 1.17 is probably going to be coming out it's probably going to be coming out later, around like October is probably the release at 1.17. What do I think about 1.16? I think it's good, though needs some reworks, because definitely there needs to be a food in the nether, like not like its own separate food, like I don't know, coursed apples, something like coursed apples, or lava grapes, or fungi, like something like a lava fungi. It's like fungi that comes out of the lava, and it's like kelp though it like sticks out of lava, so that would be amazing. So if they have that in like a future nether update, I'm thinking 1.19. It's probably gonna be hopefully another nether update. Get the pun. So hopefully that's what happens. Another types of food, like its own separate food, like kelp, but instead you can't eat the thing raw. It would give you, I'd say, 1.5 hunger. So it's basically a carrot, but you can't place it down unless it's in lava. Though when it's cooked, it can give it is randomized from 2 bars all the way to 6 bars. So that'd be a great nether fruit if you're really in need of hunger. Though I think the saturation should be higher than steak, of course. Though definitely lower than golden apples and honey bottles. Um, yeah, I feel like that should be something like its own food. But yeah, who am I talking? But definitely there should be a way to get like another ore in the nether, because there's so many ores, and there's a bug, and I think there's a bug on 1.16 where you can get netherite in the main world. So because I've seen people say that this is a thing. I don't really think it is. I think they're just trying to make Mojang pissed off, because why would there be? It's not even programmed like that. The game's programmed for certain stuff to spawn in certain biomes. So it might have had that, but I think that's probably been removed. But 1.16, basically, I'd give it a 6 out of 10. 1.14, 1.15 was definitely an 8 out of 10 because it introduced a lot of stuff. 1.14 though. 1.14 was a 9 out of 10. Something that was everything has been reworked a lot, but 1.14 it had one of the oldest things never reworked. So I feel like that's what 1.14 did, and I think 1.14, 1.13 to 1.16 has basically just been reworks of biomes, and I feel like 1.16 is going to be another rework update to the mountain biome, because that's what we voted for. Because Mojang's trying to make the game more enjoyable, why not changing stuff so drastically? But the nether, like, you can still see some stuff, like, hey, like the nether in the villages in the ocean is nothing like it used to be before. Like, it's so changed that it's like putting the ocean right beside the 1.12 ocean, right beside the 1.13 ocean. There would be so many differences that they would basically not be the same. Same thing for villages, though. Like, villages a little bit kind of the same. The nether, though, they've changed the nether up so much. Should they change up the end? Definitely. 1.18 should be an end update, not like the end of the game update. I'm talking about an update for the end, because the end has been so, how do I put this, bland. No, I'm talking about the end itself, not the end city, another dimension, because there's 2 dimensions in the end, which is 1 dimension. Okay, so here's how you split it. The end is 1 dimension, and it gets split in half to the end dragon fight and the end city. So I'm just thinking 1.18 should be a rework. 1.16 is good, and 1.17 will probably be a mountain update. But I'm thinking that 1.20 might be the, I feel like for Minecraft should finally should go into 2.0. Because it's been going so much in the 1.2.0. That's what we need, a version 2.0. So, Minecraft. I'm just saying this, as soon as 1.18 comes out, the update after that should be version 2.0, where you rework all the other biomes. Everything should be reworked. If that happens for 1.19, it needs to be renamed. 1.19 should be renamed to 2.0. So that's my thing that I'm saying. Not like 2.0 should be like an entire change of the game. Just making the desert, the swamps, stuff that hasn't really been touched on lately. Like, what's one of the biomes that hasn't been touched on lately? Definitely not the village biomes. Definitely not the aquatic biomes. Definitely not the forest biomes. Definitely not the nether. What has not been changed? Swamps, desert, plains, taigas. But I feel like there should be a new biome. A new biome. Not like nether biomes where it's the nether but it has separate biomes. I'm talking about a new biome in the overworld. And this biome should be called the Birch Kingdom. Instead of having small birch trees, it has a new type of birch called refurbished birch. And it would be big. It would be just big birch trees, like the taiga, but smaller, of different biomes, but have its own mobs, like fireflies or something like that. That is just my